Welcome to Explorathon 2010. We are very happy to have you here today. Explorathon is a math, science, engineering, and technology symposium to expose young women and men to the many aspects of STEM jobs and opportunities. And everybody's talking about opportunities. And you have to look at this as an opportunity. It's an opportunity to look into areas that you maybe never thought of before, because these opportunities are led by women who are presently in the field, who are employed in the STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math areas, and they have a lot to offer you. This symposium is put together by AAUW of Birmingham, Cranbrook Institute of Science. I don't see Mike Stafford here, but Cranbrook is here. And it is supported by the Ford Motor Company Fund with Michael Schmidt. And it is held at our host school here at Detroit Country Day School with Glenn Schilling as the headmaster. So I welcome you all on behalf of our sponsors, and we have 77 presenters. So I welcome you on their part, and over 150 volunteers all work together to put this together. Today, our keynote speaker is Dr. Prasad, who is a practicing physician for over 30 years. She's board certified in pediatrics and emergency medicine. And she is a fellow of the American College of Emergency Physicians and Academy of Pediatrics. She's affiliated with Henry Ford Health System, St. Joseph Mercy Hospital, and William Beaumont. Don't get sick, you might meet her in the emergency room. She's participated extensively in community outreach projects and has had her own radio, health, talk show and television talk show, and they are here today taping it for Community Access TV on Channel 15 in the Birmingham-Bloomfield area. But it is the community channel. If your community is interested, you can contact the Bloomfield Community Television and get this keynote speech again. Dr. Prasad has been inducted into the Heritage Hall of Fame in 2005, and she's received the Claude Pepper Blue Cross Blue Shield Award in 2006, and the Lifetime Humanitarian Award from the Michigan Association of Physicians in 2007. She has her picture at Cobo Hall, and she is well known in the area, and I would like to present Dr. Prasad.
Thank you very much, Jean, for such a kind introduction. I would like to welcome all our young students in this hall and teachers, their parents, and tell you how I feel both privileged and humbled to share my thoughts with you this morning. I would also like to offer, before I start, I would like to introduce my family members, but unfortunately some of them are not here, so I will wait for them. But I would like to offer my sincere thanks and gratitude to two special people without whose help, believe me, I could not have prepared this talk. My daughter Anjali, with her master's degree in English and law, helped me during preparation of my speech. I have a very special person sitting in this hall with a degree in computer science who could also be a role model for all of you. Mary, will you please stand up? Mary, for those of the girls who want to excel in computer science, Mary is a good role model for you. And without her help, I could not have prepared this. And now I would like to introduce some of my family members who, fortunately, I'm lucky to have them. My husband, Dr. Bala Prasad. Will you please stand up? Okay. My oldest daughter, Abhilasa, she has a master's degree from Wharton's. For our girls to know, these are the role models. My daughter-in-law, Mridu. Mridu, let me tell you something about Mridu. Mridu has a MBA degree from Kellogg, but currently she is staying home, taking care of our 3 grandchildren. And now Dylan, he is our eldest grandson. Please, can you let the audience see you? Now Dylan has promised that grandma, once you get old, I will take care of you, right? Okay, second one is Kinar. Stand up, Kinar. And the third one sitting next to him is Nikhil, our little Nikhil who will be turning. Okay. I also like to thank our TV crew from Bloomfield Hills Channel 15, Steve, and the other members of the television. And if any of you are interested in getting the copy of the DVD, you can always contact the Bloomfield Channel 15. I am very privileged to have an opportunity to speak to such a talented, engaged, and interested student body. The very fact that you are all here today, that you are the students who think about your future and how you can shape your own destiny. It is a privilege for me to be able to speak to such all of us, such a big crowd. At the same time, I feel humbled by the experience because I do not believe I am anything out of ordinary. I am a daughter, wife, mother, sister, friend, and just happens to be a doctor and a member of the community. So while I hope I do have some insights you might find valuable, I'm certain if all of you look hard, you would find equally valuable role in your own life. When I was asked to address this wonderful group of students, I spoke with my own children, who are all alumni of Detroit Country Day School, and asked them, how should I prepare? And this is the reply I got. Mom, you don't need to prepare anything. You raised 4 kids who all turned out to be well, had a great career at the same time. Just tell them how you did it. So here I am sharing with you some very personal thoughts about taking hold of your future and being the best you can be, and also about getting what you want out of your life. Now, things have really changed for women in science and engineering in the past few years. One sign of change is in the Barbie dolls. Not too long ago, this little Barbie doll will say, hey, I hate math. But today, you buy a computer engineer Barbie with her pink laptop, matching pink glasses, and a watch. So don't you think this is great? She's telling you that if I can be an engineer, all of you can be. So anyway, first of all, I would like to begin telling you a little bit about myself. I am a board-certified pediatrics and emergency medicine physician, currently working at numerous health institutions, and I'm also a housewife, homemaker, mother of 4, and grandmother of 7 kids, all boys. There are 2 parts of my life, my family life and my professional life. And as a general rule, I try to keep both of them very separate from each other. So let me just share with you my family life. I was born and raised in the city of Patna, and as you can see from the map, Patna is the state capital of Bihar in India. I come from a large family. Trust me, I was 5th in a line of 8 siblings, 3 brothers and 4 sisters. Now, one of my earliest childhood memories is walking to school accompanied by my parents. Every day we would pass by a blind school for orphans. I was always struck by how these impoverished kids with no money, no parents could still enjoy themselves so freely despite not having vision. I remember asking my dad, I don't remember how old I was, probably 6 or 7. Don't ask me how the real age. I remember asking my dad, how can I help them? And this is the reply I got. The only way you can help them is to become a doctor. And believe me, this set me on the path to be a doctor. I hated studying math and physics. I just did not like that. However, I comforted myself by thinking that soon I will be studying biology and chemistry, and I loved chemistry. I got out of high school when I was 14. I managed to get through the science courses and succeeded in entering a prestigious medical school. So far, so good. My dad was a senior government official in Indian government, similar to a cabinet member in Washington, D.C. Sadly, he passed away at the young age of 47, leaving my mother and 8 children. None of them were settled at that time. This was a quit setback. I got discouraged and wanted to quit my medical school. However, I received a very nice motivational letter from the principal of my school, and I wish I had saved that letter.